Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another episode of Not So Daily Dosage. You already know Lateness is greatness. You haven't seen me in a few days. You must be thinking, what is going on with this boy? Where is he? Okay, where has he disappeared to? Has he been kidnapped? Has he been robbed? Is it both? Is it neither? Do we need to call 999? What's going on with this human being? He has neglected us and left us in our time of need where news is popping. Well, let me tell you something. Personally, it's all wild. Okay, the broadband ain't ready in the new house. I'm kicking it off with Amazon on the phone, yelling, screaming. Expected delivery times aren't expected. Do you know what I'm saying? The statistics are not looking good for them. They're bringing things, I'm not there. Delays. I'm having to move between two different properties to get some Wi-Fi, to get some full bars. It's all long. It's all very long and it's all very stressful. And I'm not enjoying the process, but I'll tell you something, I don't want to see a process in this transfer window. We need to start kicking it. We need to start moving immediately, swiftly, okay? Today is the day where Einstein dropped the dagger, small dagger, little needle, little pop of the balloon to say that we are chasing Fofana and Dumfries. Now that's lovely. That's lovely, the chase. This is like a lion and a gazelle, a leopard and an antelope. That's wonderful. We ain't got time to chase. Kill the prey today, okay? The week starts literally with a bang. I want to see transfer news. I want to see bids. I want to see it all, okay? Breaking news is what we need now because the season starts next week against Everton. We don't have time to play games. We've been playing games long enough, okay? Loads of trips, loads of meals, happy food, vibes, bids, chases, losing out on this, losing out on that, getting this, getting that, tour to America, roller coasters like Orlando and Vegas and gambling and yeah, it's all wonderful. Serious now, all right? Serious season. We need signings. We need a defender. And that defender that we've been linked with is Wesley Fofana. Now, if you're talking about one of the most up-and-coming, bright, young talents in his position, French international, that's the guy. That's the guy before the leg break that everybody was like, wow, what a first season in the Premier League. Borderline team of the year. Incredible. Can't really find any glaring weaknesses. He can do it all. Header, you know, if he's commanding, pace, recovery, assertive, dominant, brilliant. Do you remember the game against us in the cup final? Leicester beat us. He was immaculate that day. And he's so young. Defenders are meant to prime in their late 20s, early 30s. The guy was just incredible. And you're thinking to yourself, wow, whoever gets a hold of him is going to be skipping, you know, absolutely hopping, bouncing, raving, yeah, popping bottles, champagne, pina coladas like Tobes. It's going to be a madness. Then the injury comes. Oh, Lord of mercy. Then the injury comes. Pray for your sins. So unfortunate. Big leg break. Bang. Now we've only seen him for 8-9 games. That's the risk. That's why everybody's got their eyebrows raised. 80 million, 75 million, 70 million. Leicester saying not for sale. Rodgers coming out, defending his boy, saying, I'm not letting him go. You stay with me, son. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, your son definitely wouldn't mind staying, but he also wouldn't mind flocking to uni and coming to play at the mighty Chelsea to, you know, do a bit of a Mazzolini, yeah? Take some courses next to Koulibaly and Silva. Learn the art of defending, yeah? This is where you come, my brother, yeah? Return to Chelsea and win the FA Cup for us this time, yeah? None of this nonsense, none of this reckless behaviour that I saw in that game where we scored a last-minute goal and it was disallowed, knee sliding for no reason in my living room. Come and join us. Help us. We help you, you help us, yeah? Koulibaly's here. Silva's here. Wonderful place to learn and flourish and nurture into one beautiful, beautiful player. One day, lead the defence. Back to titles. I'm getting ahead of myself. He's not even here. We need to put in a bid. We need to put in a bid. If we're going to go for the player, go for the player. He hasn't been one of our top targets. Otherwise, we would have went for him 30 days ago. We've gone for Delit. We've gone for Ake. We've gone for Saltfish. We've gone for everybody. Now it's time to come home and have grandma's cooking. Grandma's cooking is Fofana. Come home. Come home. It's past your bedtime. It's late. There's people on the streets. It's getting dark. It's getting scary. Come home, Chelsea. We need players. We need Fofana now. Okay, he's a very talented player. The injury does scare me. The price tag scares me even more. I'm scared. You're scared. We're all scared. We've all been bit before. Anybody who costs over 70 million at Chelsea is basically a write-off. It's like a car. You smash that thing into the pavement, you just leave it there. Don't even bother even, but you call in anybody. There's no insurance company that's going to help you. It's over. That's what Chelsea's 70 million signing plus looks like. So the price scares me. But at this point, we ain't got no time to negotiate, no time to chat, no time to chirp. Just talk, cake, and run. So Fofana, Long story short, I'd love him to join. I think in a market where we haven't got many options, Gavardal has also been mentioned from RB Leipzig. We don't have many options. Go for Fofana and get him if you really believe in the talent, which you should, because the talent is immense. Moving on to Dumfries, who's also been linked into Milan. Need money, they need peas, they need cash. Zhang wants his zing. I remember of this zinger burger I didn't finish. It's for KFC. It's really sad story. Anyway, just moving on. My head hurts just thinking about it. Dumfries. I'm not so excited about this player. I'm not so over, running all over the place for Dumfries. I had other targets in my head. I have other players that I wanted. By the end of the day, I'd prefer that we signed a wing-back that could play both sides. Then the great preseason of Kennedy, the great preseason that wing-back of Loftus-Cheek, who was really good in the second game against Udinese. Then they can come into the game, into the fold, deep depth if need be. You produced an absolute stormer in the Santiago Bernabeu Loftus, yeah? Loftus, incredible. Inverted wing back, number 8, third midfielder, making these mazy runs, good carry of the ball. Much better than in the pivot. If you're going to play at the wing back over the pivot. You're better in a 3-man midfield, but better at the wing back. He gets to carry the ball, attack with 5, defend with 5. You've heard it all before. No restrictions, no limitations, no provocations. That wasn't a word. We'll run with it. Point being, still want a wing back. These guys, yes, they've had a great preseason, but the real season starts next week, and we already know the depth issues when Christmas comes, and I think Christmas may even be cancelled because the World Cup, holy damn, we might have a chance at a good season. There's no Christmas. Oh my God, what are we all worried about anyway? No, we should still be worried, okay? Lampard with the smile and then the straight face, yes, still be worried. We need a wing back. Personally, one that can play both sides, but if you get Dumfries, cool. At this point, whatever. He's a decent player, he's a good player. He's actually better than maybe given credit for. But like I said, if you're going to bring him in, then get it done. Get a bid on the table. They need money. We have it. Give it. Hand it over. I know we're petty with the Lukaku thing, but we have to let that go. It's a bad relationship. There's no working on it. There's no ironing it out. There's no counselling that will sort that. You are absolutely mudded as a couple. Yeah, you're looking like Dami in India when the mother come in and just run through everybody and started cussing. That's what it is. And if you don't get that reference, fair play. You haven't wasted weeks on end. Moving on to the outgoings. The outgoings are so juicy. You don't understand how excited I am about the outgoings. It looks like a mass clearance. It looks like a whole sale. It looks like lemonade stand and the lemonade is going for free. Like everybody's drinking, guzzling, gaping. It's just, that's not even a description for lemonade. I'm tired. That is just wonderful, okay? I'm seeing Werner, I'm seeing Malang Sarr, I'm seeing Batshuayi, I'm seeing Barkley, I'm seeing so many Kepa. Oh, it is wonderful. Let's start with the back work to the front. Kepa, to Napoli on loan? Yes, please. 3/4 of the wage we're paying? No, thank you. Let's try and sort that out. That's not as enticing, tantalizing, encouraging, exciting as I expected. I was expecting a 50-50 split, something more fair, but these Italian clubs, they are absolute mercenaries when it comes to the finances. They do not give a flying F. They just want problems and no peace. They are literally not trying to pay us any bags. It's insane. They just are pretending to be more broke than they are. I'm not buying it, Napoli. Bring home the money. Bring some more money to the table, all right? I know you got it. Find it in your wallet. Empty out your pockets. We're in Croydon now. just hand it over, yeah? Pay some more of that, because that's ridiculous. So Kepa on loan. A player that is overpaid, a player that is second choice, a player that we don't need to keep. He had a good couple of penalty shootouts. He's had a good resurrection from the Lampard era. But yes, you do need to leave. You do need to go home. You do need to find your true position out there in the world, and it's not here, okay? We can no longer continue to nest you, to feed you, to clothe you, to find your girlfriend when you break up. No. It's time to leave the house. Find your set of keys, lock the door behind you, and don't ever come back. Respectfully. Now, moving on to another player, Malang Sarr. Fulham. You see this neighbourly thing that we got going on? We're about to give you some milk, some eggs, some bread. Take it. You're starving. You are starving. You're just coming up. You have no idea what to expect. You're a yo-yo team. You're up and down. One day you're good, one day you're bad. Mood swings, complications, problems. Take Malang Sarr, French international, Champions League experience. I shouldn't even have to sell this to you. You should be begging for mercy, begging for the player. Take the player. I've heard you've put in 4 or 3 or 2 different bids, a loan and a permanent, probably 2. 2 different bids, a loan and a permanent. You can have both. You can have him on loan and permanently at the same time. Take the player, please. Hurry up, get it done, do the deal. Let's see this come to light. Everybody wins. Yeah, everybody wins. There's not a single loser in this deal. Get it done. I don't even need to chat too much. You know how I feel. For me, Levi Colwell, promote him. I want to see him next. I've seen enough of Sarr. I know what he's about. Decent player, not Chelsea level. Move on. Colwell, you come, try your thing. If it don't work, cool, move. I just want to see something fresh. All right, I want to see something fresh. I know what I'm getting from Sarr. Barkley. Oh, Barkley. We're moving on up. Finally, Ross, the boss, Riddle Me Ross, is moving on. It's so wonderful to see. Potentially, Everton have come knocking on the door and they're beating down that door for their old player. They want a renaissance. They want a recoupling. Recoupling? Take him. Nobody's gonna cry about this one. Please get it done. Permanent loan. I think you have to do a permanent. He's in his last year. Permanent. Make it permanent. New rule from FIFA. I love it. No more loans in your final year. Permanent. We can't loan him out. We have too many loans. Rules. Take him, please. I don't even want to see any haggling here. We don't need this guy. We don't play him. We don't use him. He's in the deep depths of the ocean, drowning for no reason. Let him go and find the pool where he can put his feet on the floor and just do laps, back and forth. Yeah, up and down, front stroke, backstroke. This is what I want for Ross. Okay, I don't want to see you drowning. I don't want to see the lifeguards jumping in because you're in Chelsea. It's too deep. Go to Everton, put your feet on the floor, and relax, coast, get your floaties on. That's what we want for you, Ross. Only for you. We do only for you a very good price, Everton. Anything you want, any price you want, please. It's an appeal now. Now it's becoming an advert where it gets all serious, and I'm like, please, for just £2 a month, you can save Ross Barkley. Please. Moving on. Batshuayi, SpongeBob SquarePants, Batman, the man that can but can't. He has to leave. All right. I know he's a great shooter in times of need. He can shoot with both feet, and he's really outgoing and bubbly and whatnot. I don't care. Okay, I've had enough bubbly. I've seen enough bubbly. Yeah. This is not Oreos. Bro, just leave, bro. Please. I'm actually starting to get stressed as the video goes on. It's starting to resonate in my brain cells how many players we have on the books, and it's actually starting to stress me out. Batshuayi, we have enough bubbly with Werner, and Werner's got to go too. Too much bubbly is not good enough for anybody. Sometimes you just need to just hang it up and just say goodbye, all right? And this is one of them moments, one of them times. Lampard, if you take these 2 players from us, I swear to God, you are already a legend. Now you should have a statue. You should have one anyway, but you should have a stand named after you. Let's get that out into the atmosphere. If he takes Batshuayi and Barkley, bruh, give him a stand. Give him the West Stand or something. Yeah, give him a stand. It will be some of the greatest work he's done for us. It's honestly incredible. It was right up there with the Bolton goal and the Reebok. Please take this guy from us, please. And Werner. Oh, Werner. You thought I was going to just forget about you two, yeah? Well, Newcastle have come banging on the door. The door isn't even closed, Newcastle. It's open already. You don't need to knock on the door. Just take him, please. Take the player. Take everything. His hair, take all of the shampoo, the conditioner, the little flicks, the little offside traps, the knee slides, the little sweets that he passes out on the bench to the other players. Wonderful. Take it all. Just take it and run with it. Maybe he'll do okay at Newcastle. Maybe more transition, more, counters. They don't always dominate possession. Personally, I think it's a risk if he actually goes there for both parties. I think the Bundesliga is as good as it gets for Timo Werner. Maybe he goes to Leipzig on loan. We've seen reports of that as well. Swap deal with Angelo. They've just signed a new left back from Hoffenheim. Maybe Angelino is available. Maybe. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. It's a decent deal to do. But the point is he's got to go, okay? The wage is horrendously big, and it's very expensive price to pay for somebody who's not starting consistently, and technically is flawed. And I'm not going to go on a rant, as I promised I wouldn't. just please take the player. I think that's all the outgoings. I'm pretty sure. Of course, you have the Spanish compadres, the dynamic duo. This is Azpilicueta and Alonso. There's no update on those two, so there's no point flapping around chatting about that. But yeah, Kepa, Sarr, the wonderful Ross. Riddle me, Ross. Batshuayi, Werner, and obviously Ziyech is still chatting with Jay-Z about God knows what. You know, Rock Nation, can you sort something for me? So we don't know what's going on there, but there's a mass exit coming up, and I cannot wait to see it. So big up your damn selves. Make sure you smash up the likes, and please bear with me. I will be returning more frequently. I have taken a little moment for myself to argue with people on the phone. I will be back. Subscribe. Can't wait for the season to start. Big up your damn selves, as always. And make sure you keep watching that Foot Golf series, because it's about to get... Bellissimo. I'm back. Peace.